How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. And make sure you guys also head over to Twitch. Stream there at least once a week, whether it's for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny 2, Insurgency, Sandstorm, or anything else you guys suggest for me to stream over there. And as always, we're going to be talking about positives and negatives about the brand new show of Star Wars Visions. And I will not be continuing the rest of this review with this helmet on because it's warm in there. So, we're going to be talking about Star Wars Visions Season 1. There is a big rumor that there will be a Season 2 possibly because of the big success, hype, and love that everyone has had for these 9 episodes. So, diving right in with the positives. First of all, 9 episodes. They all got released at once instead of one episode being released weekly, which I'm happy with. It allows people to just binge watch through the entire season, which, because this is a Disney Plus exclusive, and it being only on Disney Plus and it being on a streaming service, allows for it to just make a lot more sense. I really wish some of these stories were also made canon. That is kind of like a positive negative thing. Like, I understand why they aren't canon, because it would break what is canon. So they would have to make things that are canon not canon in order for this stuff to be canonized. But I just like, there's certain force powers and colors and characters. There's certain characters that I just wish we get to see live action. Or, you know, I want to see it in like a live action movie, even if it has to be like a CGI character or some sort of puppet or costume. I wish there were certain characters from these 9 episodes that got put into a live action Star Wars show. If someone is not big on the whole anime thing, I'm not a big anime fan. The only thing I've ever seen anime from start to finish is Attack on Titan. I've watched a bunch of other animes like for like 5 to 10 minutes, and nothing really has ever gotten my interest. So when they announced Star Wars Visions, an animated series, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to care about it. I mean, it is Star Wars, so I was going to watch it, and because I do have Disney Plus, of course I'm going to watch it. But I'm just like, the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, this is anime. It's not live action. It's not animated like Clone Wars or Rebels or Resistance. And I'm just like, anime Star Wars. It could be good, could be bad, it could be okay. And this is really good. There are some things in it that I do have a problem with, though. Great, fantastic anime style. Let me say that. The art style for this being anime is fantastic. It's top notch. Fantastic sound design, fantastic colors and contrast. Especially in the first couple episodes, you notice it really obviously, and then as you're watching the rest of the show and you progress through it, it just kind of falls into the background of your memory, and you're numb to it eventually. But like the first couple episodes, the colors really just pop. Especially the first episode, it's kind of like black and white, and so when you do see color, it just pops onto the screen. Like, there's this one character in the first episode, he's a mercenary for hire, and he's got like an LMG and it's shooting green lasers, and it just pops out when you're seeing these green bullets going all over the place. Bullets, lasers, whatever. We also get to see a return of a lot of fan favorite characters, including like Jabba the Hutt and Boba Fett, which is cool. They don't really do that much. It's a show trying to tell short stories, because these episodes are only like 15 to 25 minutes each. They're short stories showing us characters that we've never heard of and we've never seen, and giving us more love to these characters. And I'm happy about that. I mean, introducing characters that we've never heard of and we've never seen before, and they're able to make it where you can fall in love with these characters and these locations and this lore, and these just, it expands the lore. And it's amazing how this show is able to do that with about 15 to 25 minutes each episode. It's amazing how they're able to make it where I care about these characters. I care about these cultures and this lore that they've put into Star Wars. It's amazing how I care more about this type of stuff than I do the entire sequel trilogy. Then I do the entire Resistance show. It's amazing that they were able to construct it in this fashion in such a short run time. It's really great. This show also has a lot of jokes throughout it, and that was one thing I was scared about. Is like when the first joke shows up, I'm like, okay, this is pretty fitting for Star Wars, and then they started showing up in more and more episodes, and I'm like, I was scared because I'm like, if you don't do Star Wars jokes well, it can be a detriment to the show and to Star Wars itself. But they did a great job. Great new Force powers, like I said, new lore that just really explodes the Star Wars universe into new ways. I mean, this show goes all over the place in terms of the timeline for Star Wars. We're getting stuff for Old Republic, stuff that takes place before the Phantom Menace. We're getting things taking place in between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. We're having things taking place between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. Things that happen after Return of the Jedi. Things that happen after Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. It just jumps all over the place, but it does so in a way that it just explodes and expands the lore and the universe of Star Wars, and I'm so happy they were able to do it so successfully. We also get new lore about the color of the lightsaber, and that the color of the lightsaber is based on whether or not you're light or dark, in which side you're on of the spectrum. Are you on the light or the dark side? And also your power level. So the Kyber crystal is based on if you're a Sith or Jedi, and your skills and your power level with being able to use the Force. And I thought that was just a really, really cool touch, a really cool thing. And of course, all the Jedi versus the Sith action throughout this entire show, fantastic. Whether it's sister v sister, twin brother and twin sister fighting each other, or just, a Jedi just protecting a random village from, bandits or whatever. All lightsaber combat throughout this entire show was executed well and done in a fantastic manner. Every single episode, except for 2, I gave a 10 out of 10. The 2 episodes that I really didn't like that much was 20B1. It just felt really weird to see an episode where this robot gets dreams, and then this robot has dreams of becoming a Jedi, and then you're having this little robot boy that reminds me of something of, I don't know, like WALL-E or something like that nature, or Mega Man, and you're seeing this robot using a lightsaber, and then they go the really weird route where this robot boy is using the Force. I don't think the Force can be used by mechanical beings, because if that's the case, General Grievous should have been able to do so in Revenge of the Sith. So that was just weird. The other episode I didn't like was the last one, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but Ikari? It was the last episode, where it was sister v sister, where the sister goes from being a good person, she turns to the Empire and becomes a Sith. And her sister, which is more like a adopted sister, she's an alien, and she uses this green lightsaber, and they go at each other. But it was just really weird because it doesn't even have a conclusion. Like, the episode literally has a cliffhanger. There's no resolution to the conflict. So yeah. Couple other things I want to discuss. Like I said, here comes the negatives really hard. The episodes are only about 15 to 25 minutes. That includes the credits, so more like 13 to 22 for the actual length of the episodes. I really just wish they were longer. Like, I wish they were like a solid runtime, whether that be a solid 20, a solid 30, because sometimes some episodes just felt like they dragged on, and then the other episodes just felt really short. But at the same time, I understand that they wanted to tell a certain story, and they did so, and that was that. Seeing Tatooine anime version was just really odd, and at times it was really ugly to look at. Like, somehow it looked like an Xbox One from 2001 port. Like, the graphic for it just looked really garbage. Also, people are somehow magically able to breathe in outer space without any sorts of suits, especially in the episode the twins, where you got the two twins fighting each other on top of Star Destroyers, and they have no sort of protection to the outside elements of space. And like, it's cool to see these two fighting on top of Star Destroyers with lightsabers, but the practicality of it is like, okay, where's their breathing apparatus or something? And that's about it. So overall, guys, Star Wars Visions, if you guys have Disney Plus, I do highly encourage you guys to check out the show. You won't be disappointed. There's a couple things that I personally just didn't like and kind of felt was odd that they didn't do. But it is good Star Wars. If you love Clone Wars, Rebels, the original trilogy, or the prequels, you'll love this. And if you're just looking for something to binge watch and you've never seen Star Wars at all, and you're just looking for a new anime show to watch, this will be great. I mean, you don't even have to know all that much about Star Wars to enjoy the show. If you've never seen Star Wars, the movies or the shows at all, if you have no knowledge of Star Wars and you just go in to binge watch these 9 episodes just to watch an anime show, perfect. You'll still love it. I mean, there are nods and Easter eggs and whatnot to certain things in the Star Wars universe, but as an anime show, it works perfectly. As a Star Wars show, it works perfectly. Does everything mesh well together with those two genres? No, but they did a great job. And if they do end up doing a season 2, I would be happy. I'll watch it. It's not something I'm going to be, telling Disney, I don't want a season 2 badly. It's fine if this is all we get, and this is just like an experiment. So with that, I'm going to give the entire show an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. You guys all have a fabulous one. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Bye, guys.